Imagine waking up every day with a mind so strong that no insult can shake you, no failure can break you, and no person can control your emotions. Imagine becoming so emotionally untouchable that chaos around you feels like silence within you. This is not fantasy. This is the power of Stoicism, practiced by great minds like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. If you're ready to take control of your mind, master your emotions, and become unshakable in a world full of noise, then stay with me till the end. And before we begin, make sure you subscribe to this channel for more powerful Stoic wisdom that can transform your life. Introduction. In today's world, people are easily triggered. A comment ruins their mood. A failure defines their identity. A bad day becomes a bad life. But the Stoics, they lived differently. They trained their minds to remain calm in chaos, focused in distraction, and strong in adversity. Emotional strength wasn't something they were born with, it was something they built through daily habits. Today, I'm going to walk you through 9 Stoic habits that will make you emotionally untouchable. Not cold, not numb, but powerfully in control. Habit 1. Control what you can, ignore what you can't. The foundation of Stoicism is simple: some things are in your control. Others are not. Your thoughts, in your control. Your actions, in your control. Other people's opinions, not in your control. The past, not in your control. Yet most people suffer because they obsess over what they cannot change. As Epictetus said, we suffer not from events, but from our judgments about them. When you master this habit, something incredible happens. You stop wasting emotional energy. Instead of reacting, you respond. Instead of stressing, you act where it matters. This is the first step to becoming emotionally untouchable. Habit 2. Practice negative visualization. This may sound strange, but Stoics regularly imagined worst-case scenarios. Losing a job, facing rejection, even losing people they loved. Why? Not to become fearful, but to become prepared. When you mentally rehearse difficulty, reality loses its power to shock you. So when something goes wrong, you don't panic. You've already faced it in your mind. This habit builds emotional armor, because nothing surprises you anymore. Habit 3. Detach from outcomes. Most emotional pain comes from expectations. You expect success, and fail. You expect loyalty, and get betrayed. You expect appreciation, and get ignored. The Stoic solution: focus on effort, not outcome. Do your best. Give your all, but let go of the result. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, you have power over your mind, not outside events. When you detach from outcomes, you become unstoppable, because your peace no longer depends on external results. Habit 4. Master your reactions. Someone insults you. Someone disrespects you. Someone underestimates you. Most people react instantly, but the Stoic pauses. Why? Because between stimulus and response, there is power. Your reaction defines your character, not what happens to you. When you learn to pause, even for a few seconds, you gain control over your emotions. And once you control your reactions, no one can control you. Habit 5. Embrace discomfort. Daily comfort weakens the mind. The Stoics intentionally made their lives harder sometimes. Cold showers, simple meals, sleeping without luxury. Why? To train themselves to handle discomfort. Because when you willingly face discomfort, you stop fearing it, and when you stop fearing discomfort, you become fearless. In a world addicted to comfort, this habit makes you rare. Habit 6. Stop seeking validation. One of the biggest emotional traps is needing approval. You want people to like you, to respect you, to agree with you, but this makes you fragile, because your self-worth depends on others. The Stoics rejected this. They focused on inner validation. Ask yourself, did I act with integrity? Did I stay true to my values? If the answer is yes, that's enough. When you stop needing validation, you become free. Habit 7. View obstacles as opportunities. Most people see problems and feel defeated. Stoics see problems and feel challenged. Marcus Aurelius said, "The obstacle is the way." Every difficulty is a chance to grow stronger. Every setback is a test of your mindset. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can this teach me?" This shift transforms pain into power. Habit 8. Practice gratitude daily. It's easy to focus on what's missing. But Stoics focused on what they had: your health, your time, your ability to think and act. Gratitude grounds you. It reminds you that even in hardship, there is still something valuable. And when you appreciate what you have, you become emotionally stable. Because you're not constantly chasing more. Habit 9. Remember your mortality. This is perhaps the most powerful Stoic habit. Memento mori. Remember you will die. Not to create fear, but to create urgency and clarity. When you remember that life is short, you stop wasting time on meaningless drama. You stop holding grudges. You focus on what truly matters. This habit sharpens your perspective and makes you emotionally resilient. Conclusion: becoming emotionally untouchable doesn't mean you stop feeling. It means you stop being controlled by what you feel. It means you become calm in chaos, focused in distraction, strong in adversity. These 9 Stoic habits are not quick fixes. They are daily practices, but if you commit to them, your life will change. You will think differently, react differently, live differently, and most importantly, you will become someone the world cannot easily shake. Call to action: if this message resonated with you, then don't just listen, apply it. And if you want more powerful content like this that strengthens your mind and transforms your life, make sure you subscribe to this channel right now. Because here, we don't just talk about growth, we live it. Outro: remember, the world may be unpredictable. People may be difficult. Life may be hard. But your mind, that is yours. Master it, and you become untouchable. Now that you understand the 9 Stoic habits on the surface, it's time to go deeper. Because knowing these habits is one thing. Living them daily is what makes you emotionally untouchable. So in this next part, we won't just explain, we will internalize. Habit 1. Control what you can. Picture this. You wake up in the morning. You check your phone. There's a message. Someone said something negative about you. Instantly, your mood changes. Your mind starts racing. Why would they say that? Do others think the same? Should I respond? Now stop. This is where most people lose control. Not because of the message, but because of their reaction to it. This is exactly what Epictetus warned about. He taught that external events are neutral. It is our interpretation that gives them power. So let's break this down in a Stoic way. Can you control what they said? No. Can you control what they think? No. Can you control your response? Yes. And that is where your power lies. When you truly internalize this, something shifts. You stop trying to control the uncontrollable, and you start mastering the only thing that matters: yourself. This habit alone can eliminate most of your stress. Habit 2. Negative visualization. Let's go deeper into this powerful mental exercise. Imagine losing your job tomorrow. Not casually, really imagine it, the uncertainty, the fear, the questions. Now imagine how you would respond. Would you panic, or would you adapt? This is not pessimism. This is preparation. The Stoics trained their minds this way so reality would never catch them off guard. Even Seneca practiced this constantly. He would reflect on worst-case scenarios, not to suffer, but to reduce fear. Because here's the truth. What you have already faced in your mind, you can handle in real life. So when difficulty comes, and it will, you remain steady. While others break, you stay grounded. Habit 3. Detach from outcomes. Think about the last time you worked hard on something. You gave it your all, you expected a certain result. And when it didn't happen, you felt disappointed. That pain, it didn't come from the effort. It came from attachment. Now imagine a different approach. You still work hard. You still give your best. But internally, you say, I control my effort, not the result. This mindset frees you. It removes emotional dependency on outcomes. And this is exactly how Marcus Aurelius lived. He ruled an empire, yet constantly reminded himself that outcomes are uncertain. So he focused on doing his duty well. When you adopt this mindset, something powerful happens. You become consistent. Not because you're guaranteed success, but because you are no longer afraid of failure. Habit 4. Master your reactions. Let's slow this moment down. Someone disrespects you publicly. There's a pause, just a few seconds. In that moment, two versions of you exist. The emotional version, ready to react instantly. And the Stoic version, calm, observant, controlled. Which one wins? That depends on your training. Most people believe strength is about dominating others. But Stoicism teaches something different. True strength is self-control. When you master your reactions, you don't raise your voice, you raise your awareness. You don't react, you respond with intention. And that changes everything. Because people expect chaos. But when you give them calm, you become unpredictable and powerful. Habit 5. Embrace discomfort. Let's be honest. Most people avoid discomfort at all costs. They choose the easy option, the comfortable path, the familiar routine. But comfort has a hidden cost. It weakens your resilience. Now imagine doing the opposite. You wake up early. Even when you don't feel like it, you take cold showers. You push yourself physically and mentally. At first, it feels hard. But over time, something changes. Discomfort becomes normal. And when discomfort becomes normal, life becomes easier. Because now, you can handle more than most people. This is why Stoics trained in hardship. Not because they loved pain, but because they loved strength. Mid-video call to action. If you've made it this far, it means you're serious about growth. So take a moment right now, and subscribe to the channel. Because this is where you build a mindset that most people will never have. Habit 6. Stop seeking validation. Let's confront a hard truth. Many people don't live for themselves. They live for approval. They dress for approval. They speak for approval. They act for approval. And when they don't get it, they feel lost. But the Stoics saw through this illusion. They understood that seeking validation makes you a prisoner of opinions. Instead, they focused on character. Ask yourself daily, did I act with honesty? Did I stay disciplined? Did I remain calm under pressure? If yes, then you've already won. Because your worth is no longer decided by the crowd. And that makes you emotionally untouchable. Habit 7. Obstacles become the way. Let's tell a story. Two people face the same problem. One complains, "Why is this happening to me?" The other reflects, "What can I learn from this?" Same situation, different mindset, different outcome. This idea, made famous by Marcus Aurelius, is simple but powerful. The obstacle is not in your way, it is the way. Every challenge trains you. Every hardship strengthens you. So instead of avoiding difficulty, you begin to welcome it because you understand something most people don't. Growth only comes through resistance. Habit 8. Gratitude is a discipline. Gratitude is often misunderstood. People think it's just saying, "Thank you." But in Stoicism, it's a mental discipline. It's choosing to see value, even in imperfection. You didn't get everything you wanted today, but you still have something. Your mind, your breath, your ability to try again. When you focus on these things, your perspective changes. And when your perspective changes, your emotions follow. Gratitude stabilizes you. It keeps you grounded. And in a chaotic world, that is a superpower. Habit 9. Memento mori. Now we arrive at the final, and most powerful habit. Memento mori. Remember, you will die. This may sound heavy, but it is actually liberating. Because when you truly accept this truth, you stop wasting time. You stop overthinking small problems. You stop holding on to anger. You begin to live with clarity. This is something Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily. Not to create fear, but to sharpen focus. Because when life is limited, every moment becomes valuable. Final reflection. Take a moment. Breathe, and ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to become? Someone controlled by emotions, or someone who controls them? Stoicism doesn't remove your emotions. It teaches you how to rise above them. And when you do, you become calm when others panic, focused when others scatter, strong when others break. Final call to action. If this message spoke to you, don't let it end here. Subscribe to this channel right now because every video here is designed to help you build a powerful, disciplined, and unshakable mind. Outro. The world will test you. People will challenge you. Life will push you. But remember this. You are not your emotions. You are not your circumstances. You are the one who chooses how to respond. Master that, and nothing can shake you.